This discussion focuses on calculation of professional fee using TOPREC professional scale of fees. So to do this, we'll be using the past question of TOPREC professional practice examination. So we'll be using the 2015 question number 6. So I have the question here, and let's read the question and see. Your firm has been awarded the contract of preparing a physical development plan for your local government headquarters. You are to prepare the plan using a team of consultant town planners and support staff with the following years of experience. So let's highlight the professionals on the job and also their various years of experience. So we have 2 town planners with 27 and 21 years of experience respectively. Furthermore, we have 3 town planners with 18 years of experience. We have 2 town planners with 10 and 12 years of experience each. We have 4 town planners with 6 years of experience each. We have 2 town planners, 2 town planning technologies, 4 town planning draftsmen, 1 senior administrative support staff, 4 assistant administrative support staff, 1 senior driver, and 2 drivers. Now let's look at the hours each of these personnel we use on the preparation of the physical development plan. So if you now see, based on the question, the participating staff are expected to spend 110 hours each on the physical development plan. However, 2 of the town planner with 18 years of experience will only be engaged on the project for 60 hours, while 1 of the town planners with 6 years of experience will be engaged on the project for 42 hours only. So, except for these 3 professionals, all other professionals will spend 110 hours each on the project. So now, we are also expected to consider 5% inflation, and we're expected to use the minimum hourly rate for as specified by the TOPREC Registration Council of Nigeria professional scale of fee. So what are we expected to do? One, we are expected to calculate the amount each participant will earn on the project. Then second one, we are expected to calculate the total consultancy fee based on the number of professionals and the hours they have spent on the project that was given earlier. Then we are also expected to prepare a schedule of payment for the consultancy service. So what we need to do in resolving this is to have a table that outlines the professionals on the job and also their years of experience, the hour they will spend on the project, and also the inflation for each of the professional fee of the personnel. So this will take us to this table. So I have a table with 8 columns. So the first column I have the serial number. The second column has a list of personnel on the job. The third column has the years of experience of each of the professional on the job. The fourth column is focused on the hours to be spent by each of the professionals on the job, while the fifth column focuses on the hourly rate of each of the professionals. Then the sixth column focuses on the calculation of the the consultancy fee for each of the professionals. The seventh column focuses on the calculation of the inflation, the 5% inflation we're expected to calculate on each of the professional fee. Then the last column, the eighth column, is the total sum professional fee for each professional. So to get this, we had the personnel fee that we got in column 6. We had it with the inflation, the 5% inflation of the of each of the professional fee. So that will give us the total fee for each professional. So what we need to do is we have column 1. Column 1 tells about the town planners with 27 years of experience. So if you look at the table, the hourly rate table for the professional scale of fee, a town planner with 27 years of experience is to earn a minimum hourly rate of 90,000 and above. So, and based on what the question says, that we're to use the minimum hourly rate, so we're using 90,000. So all through for the hourly rate for each of the professionals, we're using minimum hourly rate. So because that's what the question expected us to do. So now, we said we have a town planner with 27 years of experience. Is expected to use 110 hours on the job and is to earn 90,000 naira per hour. So if you multiply 90 by 110, that is 90,000, what is expected to earn by hour, and 110 hours that is expected to spend in the job, it will give you 9,900,000. So going further, to get the inflation for the personnel fee, that is the 9,990,000, 9,900,000. So we calculate 5% of 9,900,000. So to get this, we'll divide 5 by 100. That will give us 0.05. So we multiply 0.05 by the professional fee for the town planner with 27 years of experience. So that will give us 495,000 naira. So this is the 5% inflation for the professional field of this town planner with 27 years of experience, and is spending, engaging 110 hours on the preparation of the physical development plan. So we now add column 6 and column 7. Column 6 is the professional fee for the town planner with 27 years of experience. Column 7 is the inflation, 5% inflation. So when we add the 5% inflation with the fee, it gives us the cumulative fee. That's the fee for the professional with 27 years of experience and is spending 10 years on the project with 90,000 naira hourly rate. So we now have 10,395,000 naira. So that's how we continue with the second town planner with 21 years of experience, is spending 110 hours on the job with 80,000 minimum hourly rate. So we multiply the 80,000 by 110,000, it gives us 8,800,000. So to get the 5% inflation of this 8,800,000, we multiply 0.05 by 8,800,000. So it gives us 440,000 naira. So we had 440,000 to 8,800,000. It gives us 9,240,000. So this is the fee for this town planner with 21 years of experience and spending 110 hours on the job with 80,000 naira minimum hourly rate. So what he will be getting on the job is 9,240,000. So we move on down the ladder in that similar manner, up to the town planning draftsman. Then we also move further on the line to calculate for all other professionals on the job. So we will see all other professionals on the job. So we could see the senior admin staff. Then we could also see for the driver, the senior driver, the driver, and also the other driver. So as we are calculated for all of us, that we derive their hourly rate using their the hours on the job to get their professional fee, then calculating the inflation, the 5% inflation, then we'll add the 5% inflation to the initial professional fee. So that will give us the total fee for that professional on the job of preparing a physical development plan. So after we have done that, we now sum up the column 6. Column 6 talks about the personnel fee for each of the professionals on the job. So when we sum up the column 6, it gives us 66,805,000 naira. So that is the professional fee for the project. However, we are expected to also calculate the inflation. So after we have calculated inflation for each of the professionals, we sum up the inflations for the 25 professionals on the job. So the summing up of the inflation gives us 3,340,250 naira. So then we will sum up the professional fee, the inflation together. It gives us 70,145,250. So this is the total consulting fee. However, if you note what the question says we should calculate the amount for each participant in the project. So column 8, each of the cells represents the amount to be earned by each of the participants on the project. However, the total sum is the total sum of all the 25 professionals. So column 8, each cell in column 8 answers the question number A that says we should calculate the amount for each of the participants on the project. Then question B that talks about calculating the total consultancy fee based on the above. So the total summation of column 8 gives us answer to question B that says we should calculate the total consultancy fee based on the above brief. So moving down to now to answer the question C that says we should prepare a schedule of payment that will be received for the consultancy fee. So to prepare a schedule of payment, we'll use the schedule of payment for the preparation of physical development plan. So for the schedule of payment for preparation of physical development plan, the payment is in 4 parts. The first part is on appointment and signing of agreement, 30% is expected to be paid. Then on completion, submission of conceptual interim plans and reports, 15% is expected to be paid. Then on completion, submission of draft final plans and reports, 35% is expected to be paid. Then lastly, on the completion and submission of final plans and reports, 20% is to be paid. So if you add everything together, it will give you 100%. So basically what we're saying in this regard is, we said the total sum of the consultancy fee for the project is 70,145,250 naira. So it means that the first payment will be 30% of 70,145,250 naira. The second payment, that's the first payment. The second payment will be 15% of 70,145,250 naira. So the top payment will be 35% of 70,145,250,000, while the last payment, which is the fourth payment, will be 20% of 70,145,250 naira. So to go about that, what you just need is you divide 30 by 100. That gives you 0.03. So we multiply 0.03 by 70,145,250 naira. It gives us the 30%. That's the first payment, which is 20,043,575 naira. So the same thing is applicable when we're calculating the second payment. We calculate for the second payment, which is 15% of 70,145,250 naira. We do same for the third payment and for the fourth payment. So we'll now get the first payment is 20,043,575 naira. The second payment is 10,521,787.5. The third payment is 837.5 naira. Then the fourth payment is 14,029,050 naira. So what we will now need to do to know if our calculation is right is we add the first payment to the second payment, to the third payment, to the fourth payment. Everything must end up giving us our initial 70,145,250 naira. So that is how to go about calculating the professional scale of fee for a typical planning project. So in this instance, we are using a physical development plan.